Well, hi, everybody. Good Monday afternoon. It has been a very, very busy Monday. Hi, guys. We are recovering from Spooktacular. We're pumping out a crap ton of orders because last week didn't slow down whatsoever. And so we're getting all those orders that were at the very end of the tail week last week are going out today. So many things. I have been planning out November, December, January swag, which most of it was already planned, but just like poking some extra things in there and working on some designs, working on things going on in the future. So I also had to go do blood work today for the baby, and they had me do a urine sample. I said, "Oh, are you doing a pregnancy test? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to come out positive." Just look at her today. She's like, "Yep, Mom, I'm here." I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to come out positive." The nurse just laughed. She's like, "I don't know. Your doctor just ordered it, so we have to do it." I was like, "Okay." I'm pretty sure that was probably just already checked on the box, and she just forgot to uncheck it. But that's fine. A pee in a cup. Hi, guys. All right. Now, I was trying to, I know I'm a little late. It's not even my fault today. I was trying to pause a minute to give Christina time to catch up. Her day has been crazy because it's Alyssa's birthday today. Oh, I got to call her. I've been meaning to call her all day. Jeez, the day gets away from me. It's Alyssa's birthday today. She took the week off. And so Christina's doing Alyssa and her job today. I mean, Alyssa really delegates her, is really good, but Christina's kind of managing a little bit on her own today. So she's a little backed up. But today, the Honeybee collection launched. Now, this one was supposed to launch a couple weeks ago, but there was a delay in some of the instant transfers. And so instead of just launching it without those instant transfers and doing it, we decided to just pause, put it on pause. And so it's up today. We got it all. It was slated for today. Gave the girls plenty of time to kind of get it ready. It is so freaking cute. Even when Jessica's here, she's like, "Oh." I was like, "I know, girl. This is what we do. This is what we do." All right. So there are 3 decal packs today. Now, we broke it into 3s because this was a very easy collection for me to put together because y'all know honeybees are my jam. Bumblebees, honey, sunflowers, cuteness are all my things. And so I kind of went overboard. And so if we were to do 2 packs, they would have been just very expensive. So we broke it into 3 reasonably priced decal packs. And then we have one very large designer pack. Now, this is a monster designer pack. So the designer pack is regular $159, and it's on sale for $127.48, which is one of the little more expensive ones that we have. But there's so much good stuff in it. There's a big 40-ounce holographic glittery sparkle. Can you guys see the holographic glittery sparkle? Holographic glittery sparkle white 40-ounce tumbler. Sublimation ready. The handle comes off to be sublimated. Okay, so if you want to sublimate on it, you can. I'm still currently drinking out of a naked white one because I can't settle on what I want mine to have on it. I can't settle on it. I think everything is my favorite. I'm a Gemini. Everything is my favorite. I can't decide. So this designer pack has 3 vinyl collections. It has 5 molds. It has sprinkles. It has 3 gold click pens. It has 100 grams of the mixed rhinestones, and it has the big 40-ounce tumbler, and it has the striping tape, the yellow and black striping tape. There's so much in this collection. There's so much going on with it. So let's just walk through what is in the designer pack. Now, the things that are broken down that are individual are the 5 molds. You can also, if you can't afford the big designer pack, that's okay. You can buy one decal pack, and whichever molds work for you, or this or that. So some of this stuff is available individually. The designer pack is there so that if you know you're going to want just everything, it's just easy. You don't have to try to add one of everything to your cart. You just click designer pack and grab it and go. It's okay to have 20,000 cups. I know. Girl, I know. Now, Ivan does not think that it's okay to have 20,000 cups, but he doesn't get a say. So, all right. So let's do this really quick. Like I said, the designer pack includes one of everything that I'm showing you. Okay. The designer pack is regular $159. It's on sale for $127.48. Okay. This, let's go through the decal packs. This is decal pack number 1. Now, keep in mind, when I show you this particular decal pack, there are 3 gold click pens up today. We picked gold because of honey gold. So there's 3 of the metal click pens. Y'all are loving rhinestoning these cups. You can also wrap these cups. These are going to be your rhinestones, so we'll show them to you real quick. But these are going to be your rhinestones. The rhinestones are like a blue, black, yellow, little bit of green, and gold, and like coppery color, like honey kind of color. So you're going to get 3 click pens. But keep that in mind. These are available on the website individually. Okay. You're going to get 3 instant transfer wraps. Okay. So you get 3 different Honeybee instant transfer wraps. These can go on glitter pens, ink joys, anything. You can also use these to cut the circles and make these into pop sockets or keychains if you want. Okay. Three in the designer pack, sold individually a la carte. Don't know what that means. So there's 3 decal packs, and all of them to get bunched together is in the designer pack, the designer collection. Okay, so it's going to be 3 pen instant transfers. Okay, instant transfer wrap number 1. Okay, how pretty she is, Honeybee. This is kind of like a picture of like paper art. Like this is somebody actually made this out of paper, and they took an absolutely beautiful, stunning photo of it. And so this is wrap number 1. Hello, everybody. And this is instant wrap number 2. Okay, so it's a little cheetah print, little turquoise, some sunflowers, like rusticy. Okay, so that's decal. It's 2 full wraps and 3 she didn't write the decal packs here. Well, she wrote them here. This one is regular price $26.90. It's on sale for $17.25. Okay. Okay, decal pack 1. Thinking to myself, decal pack 2. Regular price $37.20. On sale for $24.25. These are all instant transfers. These are not vinyls. These are not vinyl sheets. These are instant transfers. These are the ones that are permanent bond. You do not have to epoxy over these. They are a permanent bond. Okay, so we made this whole cup last week or the week before. I've lost track of time. It all blurs together using instant transfers. Okay, this was the Ho 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 collection. So this doesn't have to get epoxied. I'm going to epoxy it. I'm going to just go ahead and do 2 layers of epoxy because, well, let's be honest, it'll never get done. In theory, I like the feel of the finished one, but it's going to be your personal preference. Okay, here's your 2 vinyl sheets with this pack. This pack is $24.25, the sale price. Okay, vinyl wrap instant transfer wrap 1. Okay, instant transfer wrap number 2. This does not have a white background. So these are little honeycombs, honey hives inside the honeycomb as the pattern. Okay, so if you glittered a tumbler with like rainbow glitter and then you got a nice smooth surface with epoxy, you could wrap this instant transfer around it and then have the pattern over the top of the rainbow. Okay, so you have 2 instant transfers with this one, 2 sheets. And then you get these decals. You're going to get it says kind of a queen, mind of a queen, heart of a warrior. Mind of a queen, heart of a warrior with the bumblebee. You're going to get this little cutie patootie. The smokos. In my brain, it will be epoxied, yes. Okay, number 2. This one says Sunflower Wishes and Honeybee Kisses. Okay, so these are the 3 instant transfer decals that come with this one. So you get 2 full wraps, which can be cut down to whatever shape size you want. Just cut them. And 3 individual decals. I know, Jennifer. So cute. This is decal pack number 2. So these are smaller decal packs than you're used to, but normally decal packs are up in the $35 to $40 range. So we decided to bring these and split these into 3 sets so that they're a little bit more attainable if you want to just try it out. Okay, this is decal pack number 3. This one is right at the same price as that one. It is $23.25. All right, so for this one, you got another bumblebee wrap. This one looks like it's made out of clay and then photographed. So it's like a piece of art photographed. So this is wrap, instant transfer wrap number 1. Instant transfer wrap number 2. Okay, this is wide enough to go around a 40-ounce tumbler. We did it specifically, make it wide enough to go on a 40 ounce. You can cut it down to go on a 30 or cut it down to go on whatever you want. But it's like watercolor bumblebees. Okay, and then there's the top for the top section and the bottom section. So you can use this for multiple things. You can use this one for a 20 ounce, this one for a 30 ounce. You don't have to put them together. Okay. But it will fit a big 40 ounce. That is also why, so see, it comes right at the handle. That is also why we did the big white 40 ounce with the designer pack, because we're like, well, that's perfect. You can just wrap it and be done. So you would want to cut it. You would want to cut the 2 pieces apart. We're sending 2 in a full piece so it doesn't get damaged. But you can cut the piece away and then wrap this on the top and wrap this around the bottom and be done. Okay, so those are your 2 full wraps on this pack. And then you have these 3 decals. You have the first one is a bumblebee, a little cute little black and white bumblebee. Second one, it says Western Barbie with the sunflowers, and it's kind of like rustic blue wood and cheetah print and little lights and a little cowboy hat, Western Barbie. And then I love this one. This one's the one with the drinks. And it's got the honey. So I have a girlfriend that uses honey in all of her drinks instead of sugar. So she does like coffee and honey and tea with honey and hot tea with honey. So all of her drinks are sweetened with honey. And this just makes me think of her. How freaking cute is that? All right. So that is decal pack number 3. All right. So you can get all of them. If you're like, oh, I want everything, you can buy a designer pack. The designer pack is going to have all 3 decal packs in it, which will include all the wraps and all the individual pieces. But it will also have the 3 gold clip pens in the designer pack. The gold clip pens are also available individually. And it will have the 3 honeybee molds. You have 3 molds. You got this little honeybee, this little honeybee. These are also individually available. Be Kind honeybee. These make little honeybee earrings or little tiny charms for your watches or your keychains. And this little honeybee. Yes, everything is on the website and photographed. When you go, you can click on the Honeybee Decal Pack 1, see it, and there'll be photos of everything. Decal Pack 2, you'll see all the photos. There's only 9 designer packs left, y'all. That went fast. So there's 9 designer packs. Then there are the striping tapes. These are for like when you want to seam between your vinyls or your instant transfers or whatever. You can put the striping tape between them. Or if you do tangrams and things like that and you like the stripes, or if you're doing plaids and you want the stripe for plaids, it's going to come with striping tape. You're going to have the black. It's black with like silver glitter on it. It's hard to see. Let's see, this is the biggest one. It's kind of black. They're so hard to show off. It's black with silver glitter on it and then yellow opalescent. It's like a yellow opal. Okay. You get one of each size. There's 3 different sizings. So it's like small, medium, large. Let's see. Okay. These are individually available as well. There's only 49 sets of these left. These always go fast, these striping tapes. So see, it's like black with like silver. There's only 6 designer packs left. The striping tape is only $3 for the set. Yeah, these will sell out really fast. All right, and there's only 100. Woo! There's only 168. We start with 300, y'all. There's only 168 half pearls, mini rhinestones and half pearls left. You guys are super fast. Okay, I haven't even shown them yet. I'm hurrying. Okay, and then with the designer pack, these are not individually available. This is only available in the designer pack. Okay, the big tumblers are only available if you get the designer pack. Next is the sprinkles. Now, I don't want to say this is the best part of the entire bundle, but Pantswell's, I made a really freaking cute sprinkle batch. Now, I was going to do these live, but I didn't have the time to come live, and the girls needed them mixed so that they can bundle them and package them. And I said, fine, just mix them. Let me see if I can get you guys down and in the business to where you can see it close enough and cute enough. Put in my rhinestone tray. In this bundle, they're supposed to be little flowers, but I think these look like little honeycombs, but they're technically flowers. There's little sunflowers and honeycombs and bumblebees of various sizes. These are little bumblebees. They got little blue wings and little blue sticks. But how stinking cute is this? Little honeycombs and sunflowers and little bumblebees. Freaking adorables. So you got 2 sizes of these honeycombs, little bitty ones and big ones. If you're doing something with like a small hole you got to get through, you might not be able to fit these big ones. But they look really cute in shakers. That is the Honeybee clay mix. It's so cute in person. Okay, now we've got the half pearls. So these half pearls, so we've had like the candy corn stuff, and I didn't want to go that route with this set. So this set is got kind of yellow, gold, black for the Honeybee. It's got a little aquamarine because a lot of these Honeybee things have blue in them. Like the vinyls have blue in them. A lot of the decals. So I'm like, oh, it kind of matches and would look really pretty combined here. It's got the like super coppery colored rhinestones, some little soft green ones to go with like the little plants that are always around the honeybees. All right. I have not actually rhinestoned something. I came flying in. I was at the doctor's office. I got here just as I was supposed to be going live. So I did not have time today to rhinestone something. And Jessica's not here. She's not, my speed rhinestoner, Jessica isn't here to rhinestone. I should have made her rhinestone something when she was still here. I didn't even think ahead that far. Where's the sprinkles? They're in the designer pack. Oh, they should be available individually as well. Let me see. Hold on. There's only 4 designer packs left, FYI. Oh yeah, Christina must be on the live. Oh, she is on the live because she's like, I got us when she texted me sprinkles. All right, sprinkles are coming. She must not have pushed activate for the listing. Okay. She also just texted me. She's like, I can make 10 more designer packs. I can pivot stuff and make 10 more designer packs. I said, okay. Tink's like, I should have just made something. I saw the mix. All right. Sorry, she must have missed that listing. She had it made, but she just didn't get it set active. All right, so this is our honeybees. Now I did go and get a keychain because I was like, oh, this is one of the sublimation ready keychains, but I was going to show you guys how you can cut these instant transfer full sheets, and we can make, like, put the pattern on one side and then rhinestone the other side. So we can do that today, and then that way you guys can see these rhinestones all on here. We did sell out of all the sublimation blanks for the, like these, on Spooktacular, so they are not currently on the website. Whenever you get blanks, if they ever like, oh, it's all damaged, like it's got this weird brown something on it, that's not the actual sublimation. That's just the plastic that's covering it to protect it. You got to peel that off, and then it'll be perfect underneath. See, and then it's like a perfect disc underneath. Now I would say leave it protected until you're ready to dive in. So with this is the plastic that would then hook on here, and you put it in here and pop it in, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm going to actually stick it outside. We're not going to do that quite yet because we want to rhinestone it first. When you rhinestone these, you want to make sure that up here is really short, little tiny rhinestones, so it doesn't get in the way of the keychain or anything. Oh, thank you. My nails are disgusting. Thank you, though. All right, the sprinkles are coming. She's working on it. She must be sitting in the kids' pickup line. All right, so that's the Honeybee collection. I just wanted to show it off. There's 3 the decal packs. They are, we want to try to keep the price down in the $20 range, in the 20-ish, $25 range, as opposed to being in the $35 range like the other packs have been. So we separated it into 3. Here comes the heartburn. Oh, yeah. So we separated it into 3 decal packs. You got the designer pack. Ooh, ooh. We separated it into 3 decal packs. Okay. That way it breaks the price down a little bit lower. You can still get 2 for the price you would have bought 1 before, but this makes it available for people who don't have $35 just to spend on 1 decal pack. Hello, everybody. This smells so good. It's made of wood. I like the way it smells. All right. Okay, there's still Hanukkah collection. There wasn't a lot, though. Hold on. Let me see if you guys have been in there throwing my system off because we're all shopping like crazy. There's 32 of the Hanukkah Rhinestone collection set left. This is the Rhinestone collection off the Hanukkah. The sprinkles aren't there yet, y'all. She's got the listing up, but it's not. She's trying to get the picture to it. So this is the sorry, the lighting goes wonky. This is the Hanukkah collection, Rhinestone and Pearls. Okay. How do you go about using your voucher from Spooktacular? Karen J, you just put it into the coupon code section, but your order has to be at least $60 or more. It's whatever your voucher was for, $15 or $35. It's off a $60 order. So if you don't have $60 in your cart, it will not work. Okay, so here is this is the Hanukkah collection. It's rhinestone and half pearls. There's only 32 of these left. Okay, now we have also the Christmas collection, which I'm going to work with today. We've got a lot on. I've got a lot planned for today. So again, that's the blue, silver, white, half pearls, and rhinestone mix. The pearls are separated. Okay, you get 100 grams of that. Patty, you would have, if you received a voucher, you had to spend at least $250 to receive the first tier voucher on Spooktacular, and you would have received an email with the information in it. These are resin rhinestones, Karen. I will always tell you if they're glass. You'll also know by the price. If the pearl sets are $21, that means they're resin. Donna, you definitely got I know they did because I was with Emily when she did them. Everyone's vouchers went out. You have to make sure that your email isn't spam, shifting us to spam because it happens a lot. But also Emily made a post in the group. So if you know you spent X amount, it goes by your email address. Emily put the codes into the Facebook group. If you go into the Facebook group, it should be pinned at the top. And you can grab, if you're like, oh, I know I spent over $500, then that's the code that should work for you. Yes. Because anybody can put the code in, but it's attached to your email address. So if you try to put the code in, but you didn't qualify for it, then your email address is not in the system with that voucher code. So it won't work anyway. Yes, because we know that a lot of y'all's spam filters snag our emails. So the voucher is connected to your email address. It's the same voucher code for everyone for the $15 voucher or the $35 voucher. Okay. But it is connected to your email address. So anybody can try to use it, but it won't work for everybody. It has to be an approved email address. But Donna, you can also just go into the Facebook group and the codes for the different levels are there. Okay. Okay, Christmas rhinestones. The Christmas rhinestones, there's 100 sets of these left. This is the Country Christmas. Let me see. They are the red, white. It's the red, white, and green. It's got red, white, green, silver, champagnes, like a light green, a light red, a dark red, a mix of the Christmassy stones. Those are up and available. Okay. We have some of the decal packs left. Some of the molds from that one have sold out. Some of them haven't. Okay. Now, so I have an idea. I have so many. It's Mondays. I might have to spread some of these ideas out through the week because we're definitely not going to get to them all today. I feel like these little 14-ounce stubby tumblers, if you've ever gotten one of these from us in like swag bag or whatever and saved it, because what would I do with that? I have an idea for this one to make a little gnome. A gnomie. Oh, sorry, you guys. I got to take some heartburn medicine. It's killing me. It's killing me. I bought a supersized pack. I've been doing really good actually with the heartburn. I've actually stopped drinking so much water. I was drinking so much water, it was actually creating heartburn. I still drink a lot of water, but I'm not chugging it all day. Sorry, guys. Pregnancy is fun. So my idea is to make the big bulby nose out of clay. I want to wrap I'm going to wrap the top in the instant transfer. Okay. And then put the big bulby nose on it. And then take clay and make it look like a beanie and use the knit texture mold, which we sold out of during Spooktacular. And take clay and make it look like a little beanie has settled over his nose. And so I'm going to put one wrap on the top to make it look like that's like maybe his like shirt color. And then a second wrap down the bottom. And then that space in between right where this curve is, I'm going to put black clay and make a belt buckle. So it's going to be like a little nose, a little belt buckle, and then the beanie, and then the shirt colors. That's in my brain. Actually making that happen. Two totally different things, but that's what's up in my brain for this cup. Make him look like a little gnomey gnome and make a beanie with like knit texture on the clay. Okay, that's project number 1. 2 is to do this with an instant transfer on one side and rhinestones on the other. 3, wrap a pin. 4, wrap this tumbler. We're going to start here because I want to see it. So wrapping this tumbler. I'll probably do bake clay. dry clay? Oh yeah, I would do, well, I could do baked clay and just glue it on later. Okay, let's start here. Because I'm like, my brain's like wants to do all the things all at the same time. All right, so that is decal pack number 3 that we're going to pull out. So this is the new Honeybee collection. This is decal pack number 3. We're going to jump into this one. So the designer pack comes with the big white. Ooh, the designer pack. These are only available. The designer pack comes with the big Honeybee collection designer pack. And there are 4 Honeybee designer packs left. Okay, so the designer pack comes with the big white holographic sublimation ready tumbler, this Honeybee sprinkles, the rhinestones, 100 grams of the rhinestones, 3 of the gold clip pens that I've now misplaced, rolling around, I'm sure, on my table, and all 3 decal packs. Oh, all 3 decal packs. Because there's 3 decal packs to this collection this week. All 5 Honeybee molds, all the different little Honeybee molds. You can see them on the website. Did I say the 3 clip pens, the 3 gold clip pens, and the striping tape? Okay, so the designer pack comes with all the things. Now, the things you can buy individually are the striping tape, the gold pens, the Honeybee molds. Decal packs can be bought in decal pack 1, decal pack 2, or decal pack 3. And you can buy the rhinestones and the you can buy everything. You can essentially buy everything individually except for the big white tumbler. It's only going to be in the designer pack, and the decal packs aren't available like individuals, but it's a pack, like a smaller pack. All right. So for this one, we're going to do the wrap because I'm very excited about this one. Hello. Hi, Cheryl. So this decal pack is only $23.25. You get this. You get the 3D wrap for the. This will fit the 40-ounce tumbler, but you can cut it down to fit any size tumbler. Hi, Tanya. Did you get your computer working, or did you get the website working? You can cut it down however you want. And then this is wrap number 2. This is designed to go on a 20 straight. Okay. And then you get the decals. In this decal pack, you're going to get this cute little beverage, fun little instant transfer. You're going to get Western Barbie instant transfer and the Honeybee black and white instant transfer. All right, so you get the 3 decals and you get the 2 full wraps. This is technically 2 wraps on it because you get the smaller one and then you get the larger one. All right, so I'm going to cut this part. Now you can cut, hi guys. Now you can cut these full sheets down using a really sharp blade. I'm going to actually cut it in the plastic area. Separate the top one from the bottom one. So that's not going to be a big deal. So okay. So this is the bottom one. And then we have the top one. Now, if you have not seen these, this is an instant transfer. These are basically peel, stick, rub down, and remove. They're very easy. So if water slide has always kind of been elusive for you and you're not really great at water slides, then this is going to be your jam. Y'all have been diving in head first with these with us and loving these. They're so easy to apply. They're just like a hair more expensive. They're like 50 cents more decal for these, but they're so easy to work with. And that's not now that's not me trashing on water slides, because even Christina's like, Christina actually prefers water slides. She's like, I prefer that I have the water in the cup and I can put it on and I can kind of move it around. I like that I can see the sparkle through it. So that's her jam. Everybody's going to have their thing. I believe they each have their own place in the tumbler world. Okay. The name of the Facebook group is Little D and Rose Tumbler and Epoxy Art. Hi, Miriam, doing really good. All right. So this is an instant transfer. Now these have a white backing, which means these are not translucent like a water slide. These are going to be opaque, which means you can't see through these. Okay. So these are not going to be translucent. You will not be able to see through them. They're going to be a dense, solid colors, Decal. Now they come with their own transfer sheet. So you got to remove the front from the back. I can never. I know that I have a sharp blade floating around somewhere because I found the top of the. I found the top. I can't find the blade anywhere. That's because Jessica was in my office. There's a sharp object rolling around on this table somewhere without a lid. Just kidding, Jess. I mean, there really is a sharp object rolling around without a lid, but I don't care. We'll find it eventually. Probably when it falls off the table and lands on my toe. All right. Now this, you peel the front away from the back, and you see how that separates. Okay, this is your transfer sheet. You do not want to touch the image on the white part because that's going to dampen. Check the holder in the front. Oh yeah, point down. There's a point. Yeah, I see it. Now you can remove. I should do it so I can show you guys. Yeah. Get in here and remove the handle if you want. It makes it easier to work on it a little bit. Okay. Oops, that's backwards. Nope, that was backwards. Which one? Yeah, the first one felt backwards, but maybe it wasn't. No, that's backwards. Sorry, I had to push it into my lap. I can't do it up. I was trying to do where you guys can see what I'm doing, but I cannot. I have to be able to smash it against my leg. Okay, so we just undo. There's 2 screws on the handles of these white tumblers. You just want to take it off. Screwdriver. Okay, takes the 2 little screws. I'm going to put it in with my rhinestone so we don't lose it. And the handle slides right off. Okay, it just holds two screws on the underside. Okay. Now there are little tabs. That's where the handle gets attached. So you got to kind of work with those. But this is going to make it a little less bulky and cumbersome to work on. No, we do not, Nicole. We got to recover from Spooktacular. We got to recover financially from Spooktacular. We put everything on Spooktacular so cheap that we barely cover our cost here. It's really a sale for you, not us. But no, we do not have a currently active coupon code. But you guys do have, if you spent $250 or more at Spooktacular, you will have your voucher code for an order. Okay. All right, so as with the same, because this is such a large piece, if it was just a regular, just a decal, a 3.5 inch or 4 inch decal, I would just peel the back away. But because this is such a large piece, you don't want to peel this all the way and have all this stickiness exposed. Because you're so nervous for this part, because all the stickiness exposed, if it flips down and hits your cloth, your tabletop or anything it sticks to, trying to peel it off, if it sticks to your smooth surface table, it's going to grab on, and it is a very strong bond. And when you try to peel it up, it's going to tear it and ruin it. Okay. If it falls and it lands on, like I use a worker's like a towel, if it lands on that, it's going to get fuzzy all on the back of that when I peel it off. And then that's going to make it to where it's no longer a permanent bond. It won't have the same bond. Like it'll stick, but you have to cover it with epoxy because that little bit is going to cause issues. So I leave the sticky part completely covered. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of gauge where this guy is going to start. I'm not going to stick it down. Okay. I'm going to gauge that it's going to start right about there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it. This has still got the backing on it, by the way. I'm going to roll it and give myself a really good idea of exactly lining up that top piece. Okay. And I'm going to make this about even. And give myself a good gauge. I'm going to pull it nice and tight and give myself a good gauge of where this is going to sit. Okay. And I want it to be just a hair off that top line. Okay. So this still has the backing on it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this in place. Could tape it, I guess. Let's tape it. I'm going to put this guy in place. Holding the tape with my knees, cutting off the little pieces. Okay, so we're going to hold this guy in place so he can't swerve and swirl around and pivot and change. Maybe for safe measure, because we have him exactly where we want him. So safe measure, we'll do one in the middle. We can always move this. Okay, we're just tacking it down. Now we're going to go back through. We're going to peel that backing away. That little 1 inch or so. Pulling it right where it's supposed to be. Okay. And just go from the center and press up. Okay. Now I'm going to move. That was just to hold, these were just to hold this in place while we got that first piece down so it wouldn't slide around. Okay. Because now we've got this anchored, the whole thing is going to fall into place now naturally. These are just our safety nets, these little pieces of tape. Okay. So now let's grab a squeegee. Oh, Jessica, where'd you put my squeegees? Squeegees. Well, I can't find a squeegee, so we're going to just rock it without a squeegee. This feels very weird. Let's look poking around. Are those upside down? Well, they're probably upside down to you, but this is the top of the cup. So once we stand the cup up, no, it's not upside down. All right. So I don't have a squeegee handy, so I think I'll use the edge of my phone. And we're just going to slowly slide the backing out and press the decal down. I'm just pressing with the edge of my phone. And we're doing it nice and slow and steady. You don't want to do it too fast because you don't want to end up with air bubbles. If you do, the air bubbles are very forgiving. You can just poke a teeny micro hole in it with a little pin, the tip of a pin, and push the air towards that pinhole, and it will go right out and disappear. Okay, once you get it going, that back will just naturally come away when you push pressure. We're getting towards the end. I can go ahead and now it's about the same size as a regular decal. Lay it down. Perfect. Okay, then we rub it down real good. This is going to get all those air pockets out. I wish my squeegee was here. Okay. My cell phone cover is kind of rubbery, and so it's kind of sticking. It's kind of like a silicone, so it's kind of got a stickiness to it. So we're going to use something more firm. Okay, rubbing it down. Make sure all the little bits are rubbed, little drips, all the little decals of those flowers. You can go with your fingers, press, press, press. Okay, and then you take that carrier sheet and you peel it away. Once you've pressed this down firmly, this is a permanent bond. You do not have to epoxy over the top of this. You just don't want to soak these in hot water, and you don't want to put them in the dishwasher, but that's the same for even just glitter tumblers, so it's no different. Just take care of it properly. And I also wouldn't use like an abrasive scouring pad, like to scrub the outside of this tumbler, because you can scratch it just like you could scratch the paint on a car. Also, side note, if you do a lot of shaker molds, the backing of these can be used as the film to cover your shaker molds. You can just cut your shape or your shaker out of these. And so save those, all right? Okay, so there we go. And this is part of Decal Pack 3, and then the handle will click on boop, right there, okay? So there's the bottom. Now there's a secondary piece. There's a secondary piece that can go along the bottom portion here, if you so choose to do a secondary piece. I don't know that I would want, I don't know that I want one, because you can save this to do this on another tumbler as well. I do like myself a busy tumbler though. I do like a busy little tumbler. And it does look matched very well. What do you guys think? Should I do it or no? I can't see it here. Yes, the flowers are supposed to look like they're hanging. Yes, the flowers are hanging down. The drips are all hanging down. That's what I thought about the bottom too. I just thought I'm going in and out of the car holder. I kind of like it with just the white bottom. I think this is just going to look too busy. Too busy bee. I know it does look good both ways, but we're going to stick with this. All right, then you just take your handle. The little knobs obviously go to the bottom. And then screw it back on. Okay, so this is the decal is part of Decal Pack 3, and the cup is part of the designer pack only. Okay. That's how fast a cup can be done. Now, you don't have to take the handle off if you don't choose to. Whoops. I didn't have that handle. I don't know where that just screwed into. My goodness. I just screwed it into the air. Okay. Oh. Press it down all the way. Good thing I got big old thick thighs right now to catch these screws. Okay. There she goes. You do not have to take the handle off to work with it. Just makes it a little easier, gives you a little more like space to maneuver your hand in and get the tape in and start. Okay, so this is the big 40-ounce white. It's sublimation ready. Don't have sublimate on it though. 40-ounce tumbler. Boop, with the wrap from Decal pack number 3. Okay, project number 1 is the horse Christmas pack sold out already. No, the hoedown is still available. All of it is available. The Decal pack 1 and Decal pack 2 and the Rhinestones are currently available. Some of the molds have sold out, and I believe the designer packs have also completely sold out. I feel like I need to put some fun on the bottom. Now I have a new cup. Yep. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't put this on my one on purpose because I'm being very a committophobe to my white tumbler. That's very pretty though. That'll probably end up in my mom's arsenal. Chrissy, you got to get the designer pack, and then you can make your mom that tumbler. You get the tumbler and the decals. Okay. That is project number 1 using Decal pack number 3 from the Honeybee collection. The other vinyl that comes in that pack is this really pretty. It looks like this scene was made out of clay, I would kind of say. And then they photographed it. So pretty. Very vibrant. And then you get Western Barbie. You get the Honeybee. And you get this. This is the other one. Now I got 20,001 cups. I know. I probably won't keep that one. Y'all know me. I end up giving them all away. Okay, that's Decal pack 1. There are multiple Decal packs for this Decal collection, for this collection. They're all up on the website. They're all there with good photos. Christina's really good at it. The designer packs are sold out. You see. I don't know if we have enough. I don't know if we have enough stuff to do 10 more. Y'all surprise us every time. I was like, I don't know, this is really pricier. I know it's a very popular subject with the honeybees and the sunflowers and all that. I was like, I don't know. That looks like a good auction cup. Tink, Mary Cameron and Tink said the same thing. We don't have any current running codes, Pat. All right. All right, so we did sell out of the designer packs. Y'all are crazy. So Christina's going to pivot everything and do 10 more. So give her a second and she'll get in there and add 10 more designer packs. Hi, everybody. Yes, hello. Okay, so let's jump into project number 2. Oh, Merry and Bright. Oh, I was gonna check to see how many of these we have available. I know we're getting low. 31 sets. Okay, so the Merry and Bright Christmas stones and half pearls. There's a mini mix. These ones are $10.50. You get 50 grams. This is the mini mix. Now I didn't get to show it to you guys with the fun lens last week because I didn't have this lens in there. And these sell out fast. There's only 30 left, and that's because the number has been updated since they packaged them. This is a Art Nouveau Christmas. Okay, we do have some instant transfers that are coming that'll match this for the holidays. But it is kind of like it's got like hunter green pearls and dark aqua pearls and like Tiffany blue and like ice blue, silver, pinks, lavenders, gray, some AB. I don't know. It's just really pretty. we're calling it Bright Christmas, but it's not even necessarily holiday. It's kind of also like mermaidy or unicorny or little baby girl room. Like, it's very cute. Am I going to be doing an all green rhinestone mix? Not that's slated. Doesn't mean one won't happen. But I don't have one slated to be just green. You're still finding these near because from bagging these? Yep, they'll be in your pockets. They do fart on you. It's not a joke. Those machines do poop it out at you. So there's only 31 of the Bright Christmas left. And there was only 30 of the Hanukkah collection left. So I just want to make sure everybody knows kind of where we're at with all that. Okay. All right. Somebody's already gotten in there. So there's now only Christina updated and added 10 designer packs. There's only 9 designer packs left. So if you want to grab a designer pack, there are 9 designer packs up there. Those are going to be the one that includes the striping tape, all the molds, the 3 gold Honeybee gold clip pens, and the 3 decal packs. What else? Oh, and the big white tumbler. The big white tumbler. Christy, you were stocking? All right. Now, let's do the rhinestones. Okay, because I want to rhinestone something. So we're gonna do. I just have this sublimation blank. Okay, it's a keychain. We're not gonna sublimate on it. We're gonna use some of the decal packs, and I'm gonna show you guys. You can just cut it. I want to use something that has a little blue in it, pattern-wise, a little yellow. Well, I feel like this one would look really good on there. Okay, let's do this one. All right, so this is going to be decal pack. This is going to be decal pack. Which one do we got? Decal pack 2. So I'm going to pull this out of the decal pack 2. So decal pack 3 was the one that had the wrap in it to go around the big 40 ounce. Okay. Bonita, you grabbed one? Nice. So we try to balance, like, how many do you think we're going to sell versus, like, we want to make sure that there's enough individual items available for that. But you all are loving the designer packs, so we're selling this. We'll sell the. We can pivot and make extra designer packs. There is a limit, though. I think this is the last 10 that we can do. I'm pretty sure this is the last 10 we do because we only have so many of the big white cups. So this is going to be the vinyl that we're going to use on the blank. This is the other. Oops, that's backwards. This is the other vinyl that it comes with. So there's these 2 wraps. This one does not have a white background. You can see it's just the black honeycomb and then the little honey hives. Yeah, we're at the limit. This is it. So those little honey hives. But we're going to use this piece. So this is a full sheet wrap, but you can cut this down to whatever size you want it to be. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it. This decal pack also comes with the little Highland cow. This one says, it says sunflower wishes and honeybee kisses with a little gnomey gnome. And it says mind of a queen, heart of a warrior. I'm reading it backwards, so it's a little hard to see. Mind of a queen, heart of a warrior. Okay, those are the 3 individual decals that comes with this pack. So you get 2 full sheets and 3 individual decals. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to take a marker and we're going to place the marker down. We'll use this corner. Okay. And I'm going to trace around it. Okay. And I know when I cut this, I want to cut this on the inside of the line, If I cut in the line or on the outside of the line, it's going to be too big for this dot. The dot is right on that edge, right? So I want to cut just on the inside. So I'm going to use my oil slick scissors, which I know you all have now because these were in, like, a gajillion orders from Spooktacular. Some of y'all bought like 4 or 5 of these. We were cracking up. We're like, what do you need 4 scissors for? But I'm like, I mean, I'm also the person who needs 4 scissors because I'm always losing them. I find them later, but they float around, and it makes me so mad when I can't find them when I need them so bad. So I just have many pairs. I have many rhinestone pickers. I have many pens. I have many craft knives. I have many silicone stir sticks, and I have many little scissors. All right, so then you're going to take it and cut right along that line. To make my life easier, I'm actually going to cut it into a square and then just work with a smaller piece. So I'm going to be fiddling with this huge piece. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my craft knife right on the inside of that black line and very smoothly, even with my shaky little hands, I just hold it steady. Don't get in a rush. And just slow and steady. Slow and steady. Oop, get right on the line there. Hair. Okay, so then you have the little keychain knobber. And you can see fits pretty good. I mean, once I get it sticking down, it'll go real good. Okay. And then you got to decide, do you want your wood going up and down, like the slats going up and down, side to side or up and down? There are 6 designer packs left, and that's it. Once the designer packs are sold out, they're gone. No more designer packs. Okay, so let's peel this up. I'm only going to get my knife. You're I can't see. That is crazy what a difference these glasses make for me. All right, there we go. Peel it away. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, you can take this little piece. You got a perfectly circle little thingy doogie. Okay, and I think I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go up side to side for my no. This is why I say, oh, don't stick it down. Don't peel the whole thing up because it gets crazy. Okay, we're committing. Oh, I was off. I'm off. Don't stick down. Abort mission. Okay, I'm going to stop trying to do it. I was trying to be fancy. I'm going to stop trying to be fancy. I'm just going to line it right up on the edge. Abort mission. Oh, I'm not good at this. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I got it off. I'm off just a hair. Farts. Okay. It's fine. I hope my X-Acto. So it's a little, I was off a little bit, so I'm going back through with my X-Acto knife and trimming it. Hold on, peel the plastic away first. Right along that edge with my X-Acto knife. Okay, I have a little piece on this side because I was off a hinge, and I think that I can mask it by using this little, because it just shows white. Where it was off. Oh yeah, this is going to mask it very well. There we go. You won't even know. So this will get UV resin over the top of it, by the way. Okay. Now there is a bubble in there because I was fiddling too much with the other situation to worry about it. Now let me see if I can get you, but I can't. Okay. Can you guys see? Trying to get to where you might be able to see the bubble. There's a bubble inside right here. There we go. Catch that glare. The glare actually helps. See the bubble right there? Okay. I'm going to take the very tip and I'm going to poke, tiny little poke, and then push, and the air goes right to that little poke hole, and then push it down. It's gone. There's one more bubble right here. I'm going to poke the hole right on the seam of that little piece of wood, and then push the air at that bubble, at that poke hole, and now they're gone. So no more bubbles. Oop, I see a teeny tiny hairpin bubble. Okay, poke. Now this is when I would normally be using my squeegee to push the bubbles out. I can't find the squeegee. Okay, and you just push. The squeegee corner would be perfect for this. Okay. So this is the little teeny hairline piece where the white was showing, and I used the little piece that I cut from the other side because it was a little off a little bit, and I put it right there. But like I said, this is going to get UV resin over the top. I'll probably put a monogram on this or something, like a letter. And then I will UV resin over it. Just because it's a keychain, it is going to take a beating. It's going to just get blasted in my purse. And yes, this is a permanent vinyl. It's permanent instant transfer, but my purse is the land of Narnia in there. It gets a little crazy. Okay, so I use my X-Acto knife to then cut through the little hole. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. So the other side is gonna get the rhinestones. Okay, let me see if I have any rhinestone glue over here. I need to get bifocals. Would it be easier to put it straight on the transfer than cut around it on a chopping board? I mean, you can try. This to me is much easier. Oop, I almost forgot. Peel the sticky tape. You got to make sure you peel the protective layer off, you guys. Okay, so it's got these sublimation ready surfaces. They almost look like they have little burn marks on them. That's not burn marks. That's where they melted the plastic with the laser when they cut these. You peel that off, and all those little brown spots go away because it was just actually just the plastic that was damaged. Okay. This is not my favorite rhinestoning glue. I mean, this is my favorite rhinestone glue, but not this one's almost empty, so it's really hard to use. Let me go grab one of my fresh ones because that one's going to make me crazy. Pause, everybody. Oh, I also have another project. Oh, we're also going to rhinestone this guy. I got this guy at the dollar store in the Christmas decorations, and I sprayed him black. Okay, I don't even think this one is even open. So this is the one that's. Oh, this one is open. Okay. Here we go, folks. I'm gonna put a geode on him. But I'm going to use, that's going to be using the Merry Mix, the Christmas Bright Mini Mix, Bright Christmas Mini Mix, because the Bright Christmas actually, this is the colors, this is my Christmas tree. Remember I was like, oh, this is kind of this is like the colors of my Christmas tree. Mine is like the bright pink one, but like the soft blues and greens and like soft tones. I need a mold of this bulb. Well, too bad. Too late. Too late. He's now spray painted. Okay. Here we go. Now this one squirts out a lot of glue really fast. So we're going to swizzle this glue around in here. Now, when you do these keychains, you want to remember that at this top part, you want to use the small stones because you don't want it to get interfered. You don't want to interfere with like your keychain thingy going on. Now, this doesn't have to be the teeniest stones. I just don't use your big ones. Go with the more miniature size ones. I thought about spray painting this first, but I wanted to see what it would look like actually on a white base because the black base is very predictable to put it on, but I was like, oh, this might be really interesting to see what this actually looks like on the slightly lighter base. So we're going to go with the lighter base today. But like right through this, where the eye hole and the keychain where the key ring would go, I use 3 little tiny stones. And then after that, you can just use whatever. But that one little spot right up here, you want to do the skinnies. And then motor through. I like the big stones. I'm a big fan of the biggest stones. And there is a reason. It's because they take up a lot of space and I can go faster. So this mix is a mix with the blue and it's like a slate gray. Yellow, gold, champagne. I want a good yellow one. Give me a good yellow one. Let's get this guy. He's upside down. Fit right there. Oh, this is a pretty mix. Okay, this is the Honeybee Collection Rhinestone Mix. This is currently on the website right now. It went up. The designer packs we sold out of the designer packs twice, but Christina was on the live, and so she was able to, she knows what all of her counts and numbers are, so she was able to jerry rig together some extra ones. I don't know how many is available now. Jessica, did you take some of these? Because I have a feeling you're going to like this. Is a Jessica collection. I mean, it doesn't have pink in it. Jess is my pink girl. But she loved the candy corn one. She actually took an extra candy corn one when she was here. This is like a supersized candy corn one. I'm not a fast rhinestoner, you guys. I am always aware when I rhinestone on camera with you guys that I'm lacking in this department, but I very much enjoy it, and I like to show you guys what the collection looks like. And I didn't get one done early enough today to show you guys, so I've got to do it really quick right now. And by really quick, I mean slow as molasses. I don't have any glue right there. We're going to have to get some glue right there. Little tiny. I love the little bitty ones. They go in all the little nooks and crannies. Okay. Always check your lines on the outside edges. I just go whoop. That's how you keep yourself kind of in check. Okay. Big honey colored one. Oh, yes. So this is today's collection. This and that Western Barbie. Super pretty. Oh, this makes me want to do a whole cup because this combination with this is my jam. I mean, they're all my jam. I'm the one who creates all these, but look, it's so pretty, you guys. Is it coming across that way on camera? Because it's real pretty. With the white background is pretty. I think with a black background, it would be like chef's kiss. Western Barbie is one of the decals in one of these packs. It says Western Barbie, and it's all like sunflowers and okay, we'll do another little section on here. One more little section. Bloop. So what happens with me is I have a really hard time deciphering. Oh boy, hold on. I need a silicone spray. I didn't spread the glue around. It's all clumped together. I didn't spread the glue out. I just squeezed it on there and then started. So it's all clumped together. I have a hard time telling what is rhinestone. Even with my glasses on, I still struggle. What is rhinestone and what is glue? Because it'll mush up kind of around it. Oh, that fit perfect. That is always so satisfying when you pick the stone and you put it in place and it's like absolutely perfect in that spot. These few little aqua colored ones in there in the mix are just so pretty. Big black pearl. Yes. Gold pearl. Here we go. Yes. Gold pearl. Get in there. Get it, girl. Honeybee yellow. Yellow. And the little twinges, the copper, the gold, the yellow, and the champagne are beautiful. And then the yellow little tiny bits of green and blue that are part of this just add that little bit of extra perfection. Love it. Yellow AB, a little tiny stone to fill in that little nugget crack. It's always good to start as well. What I have found is put a section in and then let that dry so that you have something good to butt it up against. The next level can just be pushed right up against it without, you know, deforming all the rest of them. If your rhinestone picker stops picking up your gems, it's generally because you've touched the glue and the glue has actually dried on the tip. And so it makes it really hard to pick up the next rhinestone. I love the big ones. They make rhinestoning much faster. that blue one came out great in that spot. Okay, a couple small ones. Fill in the cracks. All right, we're going to leave it there. I'm not going to rhinestone this whole thing. That's torture for y'all. Ooh, okay. There's only 2 Ho Holiday Hoedown packs, designer packs left. And there's only 3 Honeybee designer packs left. Okay. Oh, I just put the lid on this. Hi, Kristen. I'm doing great. I'm pregnant. I'm old and pregnant. All right. So here is the Honeybee Rhinestone collection. I'm trying to catch the light real good for y'all. Okay. And it's scatter method, which there we go. This is done scatter method, which means you're going to get all the different sizes of all the different stones. So it's not like the blue stones only have one size. They come in, it's like 4 different sizes per color that's in here. So you're getting a lot of different little big ones and little ones of all the different colors. And this is applied called scatter method. Now you can be more strategic. You can separate your stones, or you can be like, I'm going to put a row of green and only pick the green ones out and put the green ones on. You can do it however you want, but they come in a big pack. Okay, and it's only $21 for 100 grams. 100 grams will do a 30-ounce tumbler. You forgot to add your edge trimmer because you wanted the designer pack. Oh, girl, but you got the designer pack. The edge trimmer will be there tomorrow. A designer pack won't. Yeah, so, yep. I'm pregnant. I've been pregnant for way too long. Actually, not. I've been barely pregnant. What am I, 17 weeks today? I can't even keep track. I have to look at my tracker because I can't keep track. Let's see, where are we? Okay, designer packs are sold out. The Honeybee designer packs are sold out. So now to get all the things the Honeybee, you got to buy decal pack 1, 2, 3, the molds, everything. The designer packs are slightly discounted. The big difference with today's designer pack was that it came with a big 40-ounce white tumbler. But you can buy all the pieces for the Honeybee collection individually. So if you miss the designer pack, don't stress out. Just buy decal pack 1, 2, or 3, or whichever ones you like, and buy the gold pens individually. Buy the striping tape individually. Buy the you could add them to your cart individually. Okay. The designer packs are really there to make life easy for you to just grab and go. And then I think, what did Christina say? 3 of the okay, sorry. All right. So there's only 98 sets of this Honeybee sprinkles left, which sounds like a lot. That's not a lot when we started with like 300. Oh, good, Deb. Awesome. There's only 128 sets of the half pearl, the rhinestones and half pearls individually. Again, sounds like a lot, but it's not when we started with 300. We do about 300 sets of stuff right now because you guys are buying them so fast. We're trying to be able to keep them in stock for a few days. Like the Ho Christmas. We've had that we had it for a week now, and there's still 2 designer packs. We're trying, you guys. Oh, somebody bought the straw sunflowers, the straw cap sunflowers. That is a great straw top. We have sunflower straw caps. That's a great one to buy with these. They're not part of this collection, but whoever thought of that was just real stinking smart. All right, and we only have 140 of the click pens left. And we started with 500 of these. These sell very fast. These are the metal pens that can be refilled. They're refillable. You just unscrew the top and you can refill the ink inside. And these are really nice to rhinestone on because they're just nice and smooth. You don't have to remember, and they're really quality looking because they're metal. So the gold ones, we haven't had the gold in a while. And so the gold are up on the website individually. There was 500 and there's 140 left right now. Okay. Plus, how pretty is this going to look on here? So this one you could even do, let's do project number 3. The pen wraps. So this is from Decal pack number 1. There's 3 pen wraps in here. Okay. This one is $17.25 for this decal pack. Did I put the other decal pack? Okay, hold on. I want to put these away so I keep them organized. Okay, we just used decal pack 2 with the sunflower pattern. So decal pack 3 is the one that we started with, and we wrapped the full tumbler. We're doing a lot today on this live. We're moving and cruising today. So decal pack 3 is the one with the big wrap, the honeybee wrap. It has a second one for the bottom. I'm not going to do the bottom. I'm going to use that on a different tumbler. I can use it on a big 30-ounce tumbler. Okay. That's from decal pack 3. Then from decal pack 2, I showed you guys how to grab some of that instant transfer. We made this keychain blank. I'm going to rhinestone the other side. Then I'm going to put probably a monogram on this side and then put it under UV resin to just make it permanent and solid. And then we'll have this cute little monogrammed little goodie. Now decal pack number 1. Okay, it's got 2 full wraps and the 3 pen wraps. Put that right here for now. Now we can do a pen. There's 3 pen wraps here. I'm going to separate them from each other. Make my life a little bit easier. Okay. A piece of me wants to take just one of the bumblebees and put it at the top and then rhinestone the bottom. Now, this is a big debate that goes on in here because Emily hates rhinestone pens. I love rhinestone pens. I am very tactile. I like the texture of things. Like I sleep. I know this is going to gross people out. We sleep. I do not use sheets in my bed. I bought these it's like a chenille, very expensive. I bought them years ago, but these special sheets that are like super soft, chenille, almost fuzzy sheets that go on the bottom. And then we buy those California king size blankets that are silky soft, like silky soft blankets. I don't know how to explain it. And we use that as a sheet because I sleep better in that. I'm very tactile. I like that slippery, soft cuddliness. Like a cold cotton sheet is like, bleh. So we have a housekeeper and she knows. She's like, you guys have a lot of these huge blankets. I'm like, I know, it's because we change them out like we change out sheets. You don't see today's deals on the site. I do not know how to fix that. That's a browser. That's an issue on your side. It's definitely there. Otherwise, the entire feed would be people screaming at me that there's nothing there. Ooh. And the beekeeper no instant transfer. You guys are getting all the good stuff. Okay. So I think, do I want to do that? Part of me goes, wrap a pen. Okay, I'm going to do it. We're doing it. Hey guys. Hi, Annette. Oh my gosh, Annette, I can finally see your name. Oh, it's because you're on Facebook. Oh, Kathy said she had the same issue. She said, close out your browser, clear your cache, and then go back in. All right, so I'm going to get out my little cutter. We're going to get my little trimmer out, and I'm going to trim perfectly straight between the 2 bees. Okay, I need to trim a little off the top because there's more black above it than. Tiny bit more. Just a scotch more. Oh, I just realized why it doesn't look straight. Oh my Lanta. I just was trusting that the edge was a straight edge, and it's not because I cut it by hand with scissors without paying too much attention. So I'm like, why does the bottom not look straight? Oh, duh. Okay, there we go. And then the bottom isn't straight because I'm a ding dong. So I got to cut that one more time too. But this is what I'm saying. These instant transfers, they can be customized size. Just because it's printed a certain way, we kind of make it a generic size to be able to fit any pen, any tumbler, whatever, and then you cut it down to be the exact what you need it to be. Just like that. Okay. There. Now it's a straight line. Doofus. Okay. Okay, so now we've got this little piece of instant transfer. And I'm going to wrap this around the top of the pen. And because we actually make these instant transfers wide enough to, so if you do a glitter pen, so that this one needs a little bit, a scooch taken off each edge. Because there's enough for it to go over a glittered epoxy pen. And we don't need that much because we're not glittered or epoxied. This is just a naked pen. Okay. Zoopalo. Now, could I have measured this and done this the proper way? Yeah, sure. Why? Why do that when you can wing it? And we all know I'm so good at winging straight lines. No, we don't sell the refills on pens because you can get them way cheaper on Amazon than what we can even carry them for. So we don't carry them. You can also just get them at like Staples. Yeah, we would have to buy like 20,000 of them to even be competitive, to get a competitive price, and we can't afford 20,000 centers. I don't. Do I want the bee going up or down? Up. Okay. So again, even with this little piece, I'm not removing the whole back. Oops. Okay, and then just squish them down. Okay. So again, here's the pen wrap. So we got the bee is on there. Okay. And then I'll rhinestone all the way down to the rest because I like the texture of the rhinestone on there. And so I'll probably I left a little hair at the top. I'll do a row of little bitty ones along the top, maybe. We'll see. And then rhinestone the bottom. Now, I could have trimmed this whole thing, trimmed the edge and trimmed the top and bottom, and just done the whole wrap on the whole thing. You can do it however you want. This is just to show you to get creative with these things and have fun. And these, like I said, these are designed to have the extra width. So if you do an actual, like an inkjoy pen, or if you decided you want like, oh, I want a glitter base and then I want a piece of this on there. You can do your base paint, your glitter, your epoxy over the top, your resin over the top, and it'll be thicker. And so you need a wider strip. So that's what these are actually, we didn't want to narrow you down to only being able to do the click pens. We gave you enough space widthwise to go over an epoxied surface. So you have a little extra. So if you're going to do one of these guys, you're going to have to narrow it down a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm going to go through the collection really quick because there's going to be a lot of people on here that don't even know what this new collection is. And I want to make sure everyone's aware. We are currently sold out of the designer packs, but I will show you decal pack 1, 2, 3, and all the extras. The Honeybee Sprinkles collection is down to 90. The mini mix, the Bright Christmas mini mix, is down to 28 available. The Honeybee collection Rhinestones, this collection. So this is the Rhinestone collection for today. It is down to, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Somebody bought something. So when you guys buy stuff, it changes everything. Hold the phone. Okay, you guys will buy something and it'll pop back up to the top. Okay, decal pack 1, 2, 3. So what we did, let's start all from the very beginning. So if you were just jumping on, we launched a new collection today. It's the Honeybee collection. For this collection, we recognize that the instant transfers are a little bit more expensive than just like a water slide or a vinyl sheet. Not a lot, but it does make the individual decal packs more expensive. So for this designer pack, decal packs, we decided to break it down into 3 packs instead of 2, so that you have the price range is closer to like $20, $25 a pack instead of the $35, $40 packs, right? So we're getting up into the $35, $36, $37, and that gets kind of pricey when it's a pack, which you guys are buying them. We're selling out of this stuff. That's not the issue. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make this accessible to as many people as possible. And it's easier on us to only have 2 packs because we only photograph 2 things, list 2 things, have 2 spaces for it in there. Adding a third one does throw a wrench in the cycle. But we want to make this stuff as affordable as possible to still get these really cool things and our team still be able to manage it. So today we broke it into 3 different designer decal packs. You got all 3? Nice. I mean, this collection is, and I will tell you that Honeybee stuff sells so well. As long as you are skilled and you do a beautiful tumbler and you put effort and energy and creativity and uniqueness, a unique spin on it or whatever. As a broke teenager, no problem, girl. So we've got decal pack 1, 2, and 3. Let me put them in order. So you go decal pack. The girl's gonna need that one. Okay, so you got decal pack 1. Decal pack 1 is the one with the pen wraps in it. So you're gonna get the 2 pen wraps. Decal pack 1 has the 20. This is a 20-ounce straight full wrap. Okay, with the honeybees and the bright colors. You're gonna get this full wrap. Now this one will go all the way around a 30 regular or a 22 fatty. This one, so if you want to do something smaller, you're going to have to cut it down. But this, we give you the full sheet so it can wrap around numerous different sizes. You just got to cut it to the shape that you want. Now you can put it in for your Cricut to cut this to the perfect shape, or you can do it how I do it on the paper cutter. I don't have a Cricut in this building, so I don't do that way. So these are your 2 full sheet wraps that you have in here. And then this one comes with the 3 pen wraps. All right. So this one is $17.25. All right. For the 2 full wraps and then the pen wraps. Okay, so that is decal pack 1, and this is the 3rd pen wrap, the one with the black background with the bumblebees. Okay, that's decal pack 1. Now we'll go into decal pack 2. Okay, decal pack 1. Decal pack 2 is the decal pack that we used with this one to make. It's got the kind of the wood background with the sunflowers. Okay. So this is decal pack 2. This one is regular price $37.20. It's on sale for $24.20, 25 cents. Okay, this is vinyl number 1. We used a bit of it. Okay, it's a sunflower and wood. Pretty Pretty, pretty. Okay, this is the vinyl number 2. These are full wraps. These will fit up to the large 22 fatties and can be cut down to fit which size you want. Okay, maybe the rhinestones will last until you get another payday, Annette. Then this is your first decal. It says Mind of a Queen, Heart of a Warrior. I just like this one. I like the clean crispness of this one. Just simple. Pretty. This one says Sunflower Wishes and Honeybee Kisses. A little gnomey gnome. This is a great vinyl with this one. Okay. Sunflower Wishes and Honeybee Kisses. Gnomey gnome. And I mean, I couldn't not throw this one in there. I saw this and I was like, I mean, it doesn't have bees on it anywhere, but it does have a Highland cow, which I'm obsessed. And it does have like here little sunflowers. By the way, these are trendy everywhere. These floofy cows. You don't even have to have a floofy cow to love these floofy cows. People like fully collect floofy cows that don't have floofy cows. Now I've had a floofy cow. Now he lives with Nikki. He's moved pastures. Nikki has some ladies for him. And he needed his own ladies. He was desperately searching ladies. We couldn't put him with our herd because we have a full-size Black Angus bull that would have just mangled him. And because he would have, my little mini Moko, she's a little mini, baby mini cow, like a micro cow. And he still thinks he's the full-size bull. He not. But yeah, so we get updates on Moko all the time. So anyway, I'm obsessed. So that's decal pack 2, and that one is $24.25. And that's the one that I used to do that keychain. Okay. FYI, Christina is going to sample a wet method because somebody asked me about, can you apply these with the wet method? And I was like, I wouldn't because I haven't done it yet. Let us do it first. So if we mess it up, it's not like the one sheet of vinyl, like instant transfer that you have. So Christina's going to sample it out and see how it goes with wet method because she likes the wet method. Oh, you have the babies. I know the babies are the best. All right. So this is decal pack number 3. This is the one that includes, so this is part of decal pack 3. We've already used it. So that's the top. It comes with also this. It's meant to be a set where one goes on the top and this one goes on the bottom. Okay, so that one goes on, and then this one wraps all the way around. But I decided to skip it, and this way I can get 2 tumblers out of one piece, because this would sell just like this, okay? And then I have this piece still left to do like another, like a big to do another big collar on another tumbler, because this will wrap around the top of a 40. Okay. And so you have a second one. Oh, I mean, I have a second cup. No, don't do it. Okay, and then here's then you have this first for a 20 ounce Bumblebee. Okay, and then it comes with this decal. I love this. I love these I love these beverage ones with like the themes with all the different beverages. Mainly, also, I'm a huge honey fan. My husband has cut me off. So this year I'm not allowed to buy rocks, which I have bought some rocks, but he's approved the rocks that I buy. We were on vacation and I found a giant geode. And then my kids love geodes. So then they're like, well, we'll get it. Because they know I'm on a rock freeze this year because I spend way too much money on pretty rocks. I'm not like a crystal person where I'm like, oh, the energy of this one is for healing. That's not my jam. I just love the earth and I love the things that the earth creates. And I think that it's just a beautiful, I love rocks. Anywho, but I also love honey. So I'm now on a honey freeze because every time we go to a market, I buy honey. I don't need honey. I have like 12 things of honey, but somehow I managed to not be able to walk by a honey vendor, and I always buy honey. Now we do use honey in baking and we use a lot of it, but I buy so much of it, we can't go through it as fast as I buy it. So I'm on a freeze. I'm not allowed to buy honey, but this one's a special thing to my heart. I saw a funny TikTok that somebody's like, hey, where's all the guys that are like, ooh, that's a pretty rock. And then there's like, it is cut to a guy who's like, he's literally like taking a whole bunch of rocks out of his pocket. He's like, we're over here. And he's got a whole bunch of rocks that like he's out on a hike and he's like collecting rocks on his hike. I'm like, that's me. And my kids are now it's festering a love of rocks in my kids. So now they're obsessed too. This is the Western Barbie one. Was it Pat that missed this? This is the Western Barbie. And then you also get the Honeybee. Oh, maybe this would look. Nah, we're gonna. Oh, Western Barbie would be cute on. Oh, the Western Barbie would actually kind of be cute with this down on the bottom. Okay, Honeybee and Western Barbie, and the pot of the honey pot of beverages. Okay, so this is decal pack 3, and it includes this wrap. So this is decal pack 3 plus. Okay, so you get two. You get the two collars. You get the top collar and the small collar. You get the full wrap. You get the 3 decals. Okay, so this one is $23.25. Okay, so none of them are over $25. Yeah, that's Western Barbie. All right, so those are your decal packs. Then the accessories that go. Oh, hello, handsome. Terese is here. Hi, baby. Then you got up on there. You have the bumblebees. Now, if you have not done these with clay before, these little molds are also really fun to do with clay. I just did a whole crafting with my kids, and all the little molds that we have down here, they came with me and picked out all of them. And we just pressed clay into these, and then they handed them to me, and I carefully peeled them out and put them on a cookie sheet, and we baked them. And the kids had so much fun, and they were like rolling their own clay and mixing their own colors and like swirling colors, but like especially even like this one, so cute. And then you can make little clay charms. Now, if you're going to do these as clay, I do recommend, if you're going to say, oh, I might use it as epoxy or I might use it clay, I do recommend just snipping that little knobber out, because it's very hard to get the clay off of that knobber. So I'd recommend just cutting it out and making it flat. And then when you pull it out, then you take a toothpick and you make your own hole. Oh no, you can't find your spider mold now. Make a spider mold. Okay, so there's 5 different Honeybee molds. They're all like $1.75 each. I had her because this was originally a big bundle of them for $8.50. I said, girl, let's just break them up, make them much more reasonable and easy for people to obtain. So they're individually listed for $1.75. I think this might be numbers I'm completely making up out of the blue. Never rely on me. I'm not looking at the actual sheet. She wrote it all down for me. I don't know where that is. Okay, then there's the striping tape. Okay, the striping tape. You get 6 rolls of the striping tape. You get 3 yellow, 3 black with silver glitter. And there's 3 different sizes, small, medium, large, widths. Okay, then there's the gold pens. These are up there individually. And there is the Rhinestone set. So this is the Rhinestone set. It's like gold. It's like yellow, black, bumblebee, gold, copper, champagne-y kind of color, the super light orangey yellow. And then there's a little bit of green and a little bit of aqua in there. And those are just to add like the little bit of like the color of like what we have around our bees. And this is what we end up with. And I am in absolute love. This is a keychain that I probably would make for myself and use. I would actually use this. It's my jam. I will probably end up putting up maybe a school nurse, her little initials on here or something, or I'll put like school nurses or something cute on there about it, like right here, and then put this under UV resin and then rhinestone this side and just finish it out and make her a cute little thing. I don't know. Our school loves me because I show up with stuff. Kristen, we do have epoxy. We have deep pour epoxy. We have UV resins. We have a soft cure. We have a hard cure. We are currently sold out of the hard cure. We just had our big giant annual sale 2 weeks ago, and we sold out of a lot of our staple products. Our Tumbler epoxy will not. We do have our own brand of Tumbler epoxy. We have had the absolute worst shipping nightmares for it. And every time we have a nightmare, it costs us like $10,000 to $20,000 every nightmare. And I can't afford right now. I can't afford to take another $10,000 to $20,000 hit in a shipping error where a box gets broken and the epoxy, one bottle of epoxy explodes on all the other boxes, things of epoxy, and damages the labels, and it's an absolute mess. So and we have been trying, and it's just a mess. And so we have had just the absolute worst luck. And so we can't afford to carry epoxy anymore. I love our epoxy. I am working on, I know I'm saying this, everything's a process, but I'm working on black tie is Black Friday. That's why it's called black tie. It's Black Friday. But we have a deep pour epoxy, but we do not have a tumbler epoxy. I am sampling different epoxies. Jessica is also sampling different epoxies because we're in 2 different climate zones. She's sampling some epoxies as well, and we're working on finding a brand that I would feel comfortable backing and saying this is a good brand to use. As of right now, I would just say Michael's has a good, I know that there's FDA compliant. That's why I'm sticking with that one, because I know there's just FDA compliant. Be Kind keychain molds $1.75. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say the Honeybee molds are all the same. They should be all, whatever it was. I thought it was $1.75, but yes, awesome. Thank you. All right. So grab your Honeybee collection. The Ho Ho holiday is up there. Some of this is gonna have to save for tomorrow because we still have the Ho Ho holiday. Maybe I'll get a little bit more organized and we'll start the gnome tomorrow with the Ho 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 holiday. Ho 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 holiday. Yeah, but the Honeybee collection is up there right now. Decal pack 1, Decal pack 2, Decal pack 3. There are 3 Decal packs today to break them down a little bit farther to make them more affordable. And then the individual little goodies that come along with it. All right. The designer packs are completely sold out, but the rhinestones themselves, the rhinestone pearl mix, the striping tape, the clip pens, the molds are all available individually. All right. You're gonna make some epoxy wraps. Go, girl. Would you try another tumbler makers? Yes and no. It depends on if that tumbler maker sells competitive products to ours. So if it is another company that sells competitive products to us, I do not. No. Clear cast epoxy. That's what it's called. Clear cast epoxy at Michael's or Joann's. That's what it's called. Yep, clear cast. And she said, make sure it's the plus. Clear cast plus. I couldn't remember the N. Amazing. Is it called Amazing Clear Cast, or did they take the amazing part off? I think it's called Amazing Clear Cast. It's a blue or purple box. It's like a bluish purple box. It's kind of in between blue and purple. Yeah, at Michael's and Joann's. And it's FDA compliant. Illuminite. I think Illuminite is from Michael's. Illuminite Clearcast. Oh, what was I saying? What did I say? You like KS resin? Ooh, Margaret. How long have you been using the KS resin, Margaret? I'm not a fan. How am I feeling? I'm feeling very tired. I cannot sleep with this baby. I'm struggling. I'm spraying magnesium all over my body. I'm eating desiccated liver, all the things that are supposed to help calm my system and help me relax with this baby. I cannot sleep. Yeah, I don't want to bash. I don't want to bash a company. But my experience with KS resin is the yellowing is very intense, very quick. It yellows very fast. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I have so much work to do today. And it's 5:15. So I'm so tired. I have tried meditation podcasts. I try ASMR. It's more that I can't get comfortable and I can't stay comfortable. I can't sleep on my side. I'm sleeping on my back in a sitting up position, but then being in the sitting up position, it makes me have to pee faster and more. So I'm having to constantly wake up and pee. And then I can't catch a break because last night I felt like I would have had a good sleep. And then at 3:15 in the morning, one of our smoke detectors started going beep, beep. And I'm not kidding. It was everything. I actually sat there because I didn't want to wake Ivan up. but that's why you have a husband. And I'm like counting it every 30 seconds. It's going, beep! And you guys know they're so loud. And it was in the living room, and I could hear. Oh, I have a very old fan specifically an old one. And I could hear it over the old fan. And so I woke him up and I was like, babe, he's like, oh, because he sleeps like a log. He's like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't ever sleep. I'm like, you know that I don't actually ever sleep. And I know you're sleeping because you're snoring next to me all night. And so I woke him up and I was like, you got to go do something about that smoke alarm. It's going to wake up the babies. Because if I was just to complain about the smoke alarm, he'd still do it because he loves me so much. But I have to bring in the kids because I am not a mom between like 8:30 at night and 6:30 in the morning. Ivan does anything in the middle of the night because he knows, like, if I have to get up with the kids, I won't even have a chance of relaxing again or even calming my body down. So he does everything in the middle of the night. Like if they're sick, just whatever, like thunder and lightning wakes him up or whatever it is, he has to deal with all the stuff in the middle of the night because he can get up, deal with it, and go right back to sleep. I cannot. Once I'm up, even just getting up to go pee I have to literally keep my eyes like closed going to the bathroom. Because if I like let my body even wake up to try to focus enough to get to the toilet to pee in the middle of the night, I'm done. Like it's horrible, you guys. I cannot sleep. And I've had this since this is nothing new, by the way. I've had insomnia for what are we on 15 years. I have not slept a solid 8 hours without being heavily drugged for 15 years. So I'm not a good sleeper. I'm used to it, but it's particularly bad now that I'm pregnant because I used to be able to get like 5 hours and now I'm getting like 2, 3, 4 is a good run because I have to wake up and go to the bathroom or I'm uncomfortable or I get a ligament pain and it's just I like to the point where I told him, I was like, stop asking me how I'm feeling. Because I'm like, stop asking me how I'm feeling because I'm getting tired of complaining. You can get up and be up and then 10 seconds later be snoring. That's Ivan. That's also Emily. And I'm like, and this is also how I know that if I was going to rely on Ivan to defend us in the middle of the night from an intruder, we would all die. Because I woke him up one night because I heard a bang, like a clang banging in the kitchen. And I was like, and I'm just like, babe. And I'm like up. And in my brain, I am up and I know where 9 things are that I could use as a weapon. Ivan is like, oh, he's like, hold on, I gotta get some shoes on. I was like, shoes? Somebody could be in our house right now attacking our children. He's like, I can't find my dang shoes. And he's fiddling around. And I'm like, I know already in this room, in the dark, I know where to find 9 things to use as a weapon. And he's just like, Mary Jane's 3 hours last night and not pregnant. That happens to me not pregnant too, but it's literally the other night I got like 6 hours and I even in the morning I was like, babe, I slept for 6 hours. It was glorious. I fell asleep at like 11 and I woke up at 5. It was fantastic. All right, y'all, I got to go get some work done. We can hang out all night, but make sure you get your Honeybee is up. All the goodies that go with the Honeybee is up. The hoedown, the holiday hoedown is up. That's the kind of the country themed Christmas one, but it's also got a lot of plaids and just like awesome snowflakes and beautifulness in it. It's not all country, but it's got a vibe. It's got a vibe. This is my particularly favorite decal with the Santa Claus with the cheetah print, the cactus. So I put them on the cup. That's up there. Again, there's like 30 Hanukkah rhinestone sets left. I believe the Hanukkah, I didn't look at designer packs today, but everything is up there. Have fun shopping, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy crafting, y'all. We got a lot done. I feel like we did a lot of projects today. All right. I'll see you later. Bye, you guys.